Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. So I'm planning to do a food haul from Tesco. I'm actually going to go and get that in a little while, but I thought beforehand I'd do it a bit differently. I'm going to have a good look in the fridge and then make a little note of what we need. So I'm going to check the fridge and freezer, note down like ideas for meals, what we might need from the shop, and then I will show you what I bought when we get back. I thought I'd bring you along today, just do it a little bit differently. So you'll have to excuse the state of my fridge, because what I'm going to do, have a good look in there, good look in the freezer, and then I'm going to take everything out of the fridge, give it a good wipe down so that it's ready for when I come back with the shopping. So yeah, I will show you what's in our fridge. So welcome to the contents of my fridge, everyone. It feels funny. I never thought I would be filming my fridge to show anyone, but hey ho, such is the modern world. So I will just start down here. You need to excuse the state because it needs a really good clean out. And in the bottom of these trays, I tend to just keep this one for yogurts and things, and then this one for any meat. So in here this week, we have actually got a gusto meal because my mum and dad have started it up again, and they've given us this one, and it's Thai's chicken breast, it's got some naans, and it's a chicken curry. So I'm going to have that with my husband later tonight once the kids are in bed. And then at the back here, we have also got a gammon, which is still in date. So that's a good one to have. And that's everything, just a bit of salad dressing. We've got some of these Frube type yogurts, and they are, yeah, they're still in date, so they're fine. I might get some other yogurts as well, even though we've got one, because the kids do get through them quite quickly. And then just one little Peppa Pig yogurt. Up here, just a little bit of leftover pasta from dinner last night and some sweet corn. So I might actually do something with the sweet corn tonight for the kids. We're not eating together because I've said loads of times they don't really like spicy food. Some strawberries and some blueberries. So we might not need blueberries, but we will definitely need to stock up on some more fruit. What have we got? An Anchor, but that feels like it's only about a third full. And then in here I've got like the kids' little bits, like their pepperami and these fridge raiders. So I will probably get some more fridge raiders, I think, because we get through those. Little nibbles of cheese, and then enough cheese. I don't think I need to order any. Up here I'm not going to start taking all this out particularly. It's just all our bits like jams, marmalades, chopped garlic, chopped ginger, and just some sauces and some grated cheese. As you can see, it's pretty empty. Over here, a little bit of milk, so definitely need a couple of milks, and that's nearly empty. And then we just have some cans because I have to have a cold drink. And at the top, it's a crazy mess of sauces and things that we've collected. But yeah, quite an empty fridge this time actually. I just realised I forgot to show. So we've actually got a whole packet of tomatoes, which I must have picked up. We've got one of each onion, big jacket potato, and then just some carrots. And then the rest is just some more cans. So I don't really know if my freezer's a mess or not. All I know is it needs a really good clean. So I'm going to just start down here actually, which is a sort of odds and sods drawer. It just becomes like a drawer for ice creams and stuff in the summer. So we have got some ice creams at the bottom here, I think. Yeah, we've got some little bits and pieces. So these are some goujons, so there's only 3 there, which is awkward. Some mini vegetable spring rolls, which will be good if we have a Chinese. I've got just one vegetarian mozzarella burger. That sort of thing might be quite useful if either me or my husband are going out for dinner, and the other one can have that in a roll. And then just loads of ice cubes, loads more ice creams and stuff. One ham, which I obviously didn't use the week I got it, which is good actually because I won't need to buy that. I've got enough cheese. I know I've got some tuna, and then the ham as well. And then we've got fish fingers, but it doesn't look like I've used many, and we've got some more actually. So that is good. So that's like kiddie dinner if need be. So over here, oh wow, okay, so I've stockpiled mince by accident. That's crazy. So I definitely don't need to order mince for a couple of weeks. That's quite good because obviously that does shepherd's pies, chilies, spaghetti bolognese, things like that. Got this, some of the mini pork sausages, the frozen ones. And then I've also got these ones, so that's quite good for lunches and stuff. And then here, oh, I can't remember. I think that might be a bit of curry and then some mashed potato. So tonight I might use up some sweet corn, peas, mashed potato, and then just do the kids some fish fingers or something. I think that might be good. Here we have got Oh, let's have a look. It's like a lucky dip. This is a fish pie. I remember that because I only did it the other day. So that's a fish pie 4. It looks big, but actually I don't think it is that big. I reckon maybe for 2 people. So the kids could have that maybe another night. This was left over from our roast chicken at the weekend. I think one of the nights I might just do a sweet and sour chicken, because then I've always got a jar. I've got the spring rolls, and that's nice and easy. Here, I've just put down is a pulled pork, sweet barbecue pulled pork. So I must remember to take that out one morning, or actually the night before, and we could have pulled pork baps one day. I do this so the boxes don't take up tons of space, and then I just take the cooking instructions out. So let's just pop that back in there. Some peas. And then here, a bit of a mess over here. We've got some prawns, which is good because I can always do a prawn risotto. Oh, see, do you see what I mean? It just needs such a good clean. And these are fish that were left over from Gusto meals, I think, a while back. So I'm gonna put the peas in, so it's all falling down. So I need to think of things I can do with that fish. And then finally at the top, this is always a real tip here. We've got these lovely chicken nuggets from Costco because they're the best. Some sausage rolls, which I always keep. And then over here, it looks like it is literally just potato-y things. I've got some chips, some shapes, and some frozen Richmond sausages at the back. So there are quite a lot of meals here, really. And I'm just having a really quick look up here. So we have got like baked beans, need some chicken gravy, I've got some meat, ravioli, 1 hot dog sausage, soup. So we've got enough for like lunches and things. Over here, got some noodles as well. And then we've got pasta and rice, although I think there is only 1 rice if I remember rightly. So just having a look through to see what I had. So lunches and things is fine because I've got that portion of pasta. We've got noodles, beans for beans on toast. I've got a random jacket potato, so I can do potato with beans and cheese for one day. Tuna fish, need some more bread actually. And then with regards to meals, to be honest, there is potential this week that I would not even need to buy any meat. Like, we could make it work. We've got our Gusto meal for tonight, which is a curry, and then the kids can just have fish fingers and use up the mashed sweet corn peas. That's tonight anyway. I've also got loads of mince, which obviously opens up the possibility of doing spaghetti bolognese, chili, cottage pie. 2 meals. The third meal I've got is fish pie, but that's really only for 2 people. I've also got in there a gammon. I've got some pulled pork. So one day we could have pulled pork baps with like maybe some spicy wedges and some salad, and the kids could have fish pie. Always got the chicken nuggets in there, and then I've got tons of fish and prawns, which obviously means I could do like kedgeree, risotto, baked fish, I guess, with potatoes and veg. So potentially, if I was brave and in normal circumstances, like I say, I could just get the fresh food and a couple of frozen bits and have done with it. But I really don't feel happy at the moment running my freezer down to absolutely nothing. And that's what the scaremongering is. That's what the media does a little bit, doesn't it? Because whereas I would normally have just run it down, it's just making me a little bit edgy to have absolutely nothing in our freezer as a backup. So I think I'm going to do a shop. I don't think I'm going to go mad with meat and things. I'll get a couple more bits and then have a little juggle around. And then obviously, you know, it doesn't change the fact that we need fruit, vegetable, salad, yogurts, bread, milk, all those things. We have no toilet roll in house except the one that we're using. So I'm absolutely crossing my fingers that the Tesco I go to has toilet roll today. But yeah, I'll see what I can do. Potentially it should be a cheap shop, but I can feel like I know that we need things that are going to add up. So I don't think it's going to be a cheap shop, because obviously the last couple of weeks we haven't done massive shops. We've done like top up ones and cheaper ones. So I do think this week's going to be more, but I'll be interested to see where the money goes, because looking at this, I don't need tons of meat. Looking at this list, we shall see how it goes. But I'm going to go get my bags, go and do the shop, hope that it's not too busy, and then I will show you my shopping haul when I'm home. See you soon. So I've just got back with the shopping. I can't believe the time. It's like nearly 2 o'clock. So I'm just going to rush through this haul, get it put away, and then before I know it, it's going to be school pickup time again. So just before I went to the shop, I did pull everything out of the fridge, threw away any little bits and pieces that were out of date or a bit squishy, which happens in every fridge, I imagine, unless you're Mrs. Hinch, maybe. Emptied it all out, disinfected it all, and then put back in order what we were keeping. And actually, by the time I took all the cans of drink out, which I've had to do to make room, I think this time, it was pretty empty. But anyway, I will show you what I've got. Right, so I've just got back, unpacked it all, and I think I'll start in this corner. I'm really sorry about the lighting, but it's super sunny this afternoon, so it's really difficult to get the light. I picked up 4 lots of the baked beans. I think they were 4 for £1 or £1.50, something like that. 3 beans with pork sausages, because my son absolutely loves those for some reason at the moment. Then I've picked up some hot dog sausages. We have got one in the cupboard. But we're going to actually take a picnic out this weekend, and we do the old thing of filling up a flask with hot water, popping these in, and then taking some hot dog rolls. And we need at least 2 of these in a roll because the rolls are really big, so I've picked up 2. And then our tomato and pasta bake. I've picked up a mushy peas, and then a ratatouille, some chopped tomatoes, and some chicken gravy. They didn't have any bisto, so I thought I'd better pick that up rather than have none. Some chocolate Aero mousses for the kids. I'll come back over here now and the light might, be a bit better. 2 coffees. I picked up 2 because they were half price, and I hate getting to a week when we've completely run dry of coffee and then it's like £5 something. So I think they're only like £2.80 or £2.90, something like that. So I picked up 2 to last us a while. A big ketchup, and then down here some apple juices. I picked up some chicken breast mini fillets. I wanted that one in there so that we can do a sweet and sour chicken at some point in the next week. Some eggs, and then I picked up some cauliflower cheese. I sometimes do this when I know that our Sunday's going to be a bit rushed, which it is. To be honest, it doesn't really work out much more expensive. By the time you've bought the cauliflower, and then you've obviously got to make up the cheesy white sauce, so you're using milk, flour, butter and cheese. It doesn't actually work out that much more to get that. Originally I thought I might do a roast gammon on Sunday, and then I remembered we were chatting about it the other night, me and my husband, and we did both say that we quite fancy chicken, so I picked that up as well. Some pork sausages, because they're a staple in our house. We either use them for sausage and mash, or toad in the hole, or even just for a breakfast if we have one at the weekend. So I wanted to get those ones. I got some bacon because we often like a bacon sandwich. I saw this and thought I would get this, so I've tried quite hard not to get much meat, and I don't think I have this week really. 2 chickens, a bacon and a beef. I wanted this in because one of the days I'd quite like to do a stew with dumplings and loads of goodness. And obviously I don't always know in advance what day I want to do that, and I quite like to have the option that it's there ready. So picked up that. The pork Mataton sausage, which is what I make my rigatoni with. This one keeps for absolutely ages. What is it? January next year. It's really brilliant just to have in the back of the fridge, and then if you need a sort of quick easy dinner, then that's your one. And then I picked up some Kias because the kids really like having these, and as I've said before, they have it with the potatoes and the veg if we're having a meat they don't like or something spicy, so I like to have those. And then some orange juice, 2 milks and a butter, because I realised we didn't have much of that left. 2 lots of yogurts, and then the kids really like these Munch Bunch double ups, and this time I've got strawberry and raspberry together, which are their 2 favourite flavours. And then some Peppa Pig yogurts. I've said before, I think, that my daughter's preschool don't really like them taken in frubes, like pouchy type ones, because what happens is they just end up squeezing them everywhere and like putting them in their mouths, and then it all just gets very messy and not very hygienic. So they've requested that we get these sorts of ones, which is fine. Back there, some little beers, and then I picked up some spicy potato wedges, just because, as I said earlier, we've got the pulled pork in the freezer, so they would go nicely with them. and there was something else I was thinking they could go with, and I can't remember. Oh yeah, the vegetable burger, which I found in there as well. So yeah, quite pleased I've got those. A melon, and then I've got some more strawberries and some grapes, some onions because we only had one left, and then I got 2 garlic baguettes because basically it just seems that we do have quite a lot of kind of pasta-y dishes, and the kids have got into loving a couple of bits of garlic bread, and one's just not lasting for a week. Some weeks it does, and it goes in the freezer, but the last couple of weeks we've ended up having to go and buy one, so I'd rather just have them there really. So we've got the option, and then I've got some bits for a Sunday lunch. I've gone this week for some green beans and some broccoli. I've got my cheaty cauliflower cheese, and I've already got some carrots left over from last week. So that's fine. I try and do like 4 veg on a Sunday just to really pack the veg into everyone and just to make it a little bit extra special. Baby cucumbers, because these are really good for packed lunches, and they seem to last pretty well. 2 peppers, because we really enjoyed our stuffed peppers the other day. Just found my sprouts. That was the other thing for Sunday lunch. So I might not do the broccoli. I'll probably do green beans, sprouts, cauliflower cheese and carrots, because we have a lot of broccoli in the week, which is lovely, but it's nice to have slightly different veg on a Sunday, I think, as well. Over the back, we have got washing up liquid, 2-in-1 shampoo, 2 of the palm olive hand soaps, 1 for the kitchen, 1 for the bathroom, a hand gel, because we've topped all of ours up now, and I just like 1 in the cupboard in case we run out somewhere. Just 1 of the baby wipes. Don't have anyone in nappies anymore, so just 1 every so often just to keep in the backpack. And then the hot dog rolls just to take on our picnic. So you can see what I mean, like a little skinny hot dog won't really fill that up. So we tend to put like at least 2 in there, which is why I've got 2 tins. And it's a really good picnic hack if you've not done it. Your kids don't always want sandwiches, or they've had sandwiches all week. It's really nice just to boil the hot dog sausages and then fill up a flask with hot water, and they stay lovely and hot. And you can, yeah, just cut them, put them in, bit of sauce, and it's a nice little picnic idea. Over the back, some boil in the bag rice because we were down to the last one. I found some toilet rolls, so I'm happy. 9 toilet rolls there. Some prawn crackers because I think I am going to do the sweet and sour chicken one day. And then we've gone for some McCoys this week, like the classic selection, and then a whole lot of flame grilled because that's what me and my husband both like. And then I picked these ones up for the kids because they love salt and vinegar, and it's like the slightly different ones. And then we've got some white bread, some spicy Mexican rice. That's really handy to have in. I think I showed the stuffed peppers the other day, and if you're really short for time, you can literally just stuff them with this, and it's done even quicker. Some dumpling mix, so I got it for when I do the stew. And then some Maryland cookies, and then some squashies in case we do a cinema night, some Kinder chocolates, and then my husband asked for these caramels. I like caramel, but it's not my favourite. But yeah, it's his, that's for sure. And then I couldn't resist a little spider table runner because I thought that actually for Halloween, we've got like a plastic cover for the kids' table, but then on our table we've just got like a purple tablecloth. I thought that the black spider web would look quite nice on the dark purple, so I think it was only £1 or £2. And then I've been looking for a couple of these, just some pumpkin lights, because our ones have gone bust, and that is everything. And this week came to £89. Sorry about the change of clothes. I just went to edit the video and realised that I hadn't done a meal plan. So I've just quickly written it down, and I'm boiling, like absolutely boiling. I always think when you go shopping, like you physically go shopping and do a big shop, come home, film it and put it away, ready for a sit down. Anyway, tonight is Thursday. We're having the gusto meal that I showed you, which is chicken curry, naan and rice. The kids are going to have fish fingers, mash, sweet corn and peas to use those up. Tomorrow we're having sweet and sour chicken. I don't actually know what to do with the kids for tomorrow. I might let them have a Happy Meal, potentially. If they've had a good week at preschool and school, I will play that one by ear. Saturday, I'm going to make a spaghetti bolognese with garlic bread. It's a winner. I can chuck loads of veg in. It's full of tomatoes, lentils, all sorts of goodness. And they don't question the goodness. They just love it. Sunday, roast chicken. I'm going to make Yorkshire puddings. I've got the cauliflower cheese, sprouts, green beans and carrots. Monday, I'm going to do us pulled pork baps, and I might get some corn on the cobs. I've got spicy wedges, but for the kids, they're going to have the fish pie that is left over, and they can have that with broccoli and carrots. And then on Tuesday, I'm going to do a prawn risotto. I might use a little bit of that chicken that I found in the freezer left over and just do them like more like a chicken and sweet corn pasta. They're not keen on rice or prawns, so I want to do something kind of similar, but there's no point giving them that really. And on Wednesday, I'm going to make a toad in the hole with the sausages, do some onion gravy, and loads of veg. And that is it this week. So have a fab weekend. See you very soon. Bye.